Hi guys, so here I'm just doing a brown smoky eye look, and I'm starting with my favorite foundation, the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum Foundation, and I'm just dotting that all over my face and then blending it in with a beauty blender. I just like to use this technique because I think it looks a lot more flawless and a lot more natural. As you could see before, you can see now, I have a lot of red spots, so I'm just doing a few layers of that. Next I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in number 20 and just putting that all on my little red spots and just evening it out on my face as well. Just stippling that in. Next I'm using my customized Inglot palette and using this natural beige shade in the bottom right hand corner just to put all over the lid, just to make sure my look has a neutral skin toned base. I'm just zooming in a little bit. There you go. Just putting that all over the lid to make sure that it's all one color. Now I'm taking that brown color on the left and a little bit later on of the purple on the right, just to give it more of a grey toned look, or more of a, I would say purple, but it doesn't really look that purple in the end. So, and I'm just putting that in the outer V of my eye, as you'll see when it's done. That looks a little messy there, but it looks better as it goes on. The key thing with this look is to just keep blending. This is like a slight transition shade, so it's got to be nice and blended. Make sure it's in the shape of your eye, because everybody has a different shape eye. Make sure it's like, it kind of looks like a extra dimension wing. So for me that's in the outer V. I'm also sort of putting in a black color just to give it an extra bit of dimension. It looks quite rough at the start, but when you blend it in, make sure you do that sort of more on the inner part than on the outer part, just so it does give that sort of smoke effect. And just make sure to blend that out, otherwise it can look a bit harsh. You can build this up, you can not add this step if you don't want to. It's just my choice. I think it looks a lot better that way. Next I'm taking this champagne gold color that actually has a few pink reflex in it, and just putting it in that middle part of the shadow just to give it more of a pop. Now I'm taking the brown color and a bit of the black color on the lower lash line just to give it more of an effect. Now I'm taking the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Chocolate and just lining the bottom part of my brow and the top part of my brow, and then filling that in and then adding a bit of a tail. If you want an in-depth brow tutorial, just give this video a like, or leave it in the comments and I can do that for you. My eyebrows are uneven at the moment, so it was a little bit difficult, and I'm sorry if at the end it looks a little funny. I'm just trying to even them out as best as I can. And one thing with brows is, like, you can take a spoolie to them, which I love to do. They look really harsh here because I was going for a more dramatic eyebrow look, but I kind of like it. It looks good in the end when everything's tied together. Next I'm taking this Becca Glow to Go Shimmering Perfector Trio and using the shade Opal. I'm just putting that on the high points of my cheeks, on my nose, and on my cupid's bow. The recording cut out, so I'm kind of like mimicking it here. And I'm just kind of rolling that with my sponge, because I think if I tap it, it'll absorb too much of the product. So I'm just rolling it so it gives a nice glowing effect. And next I'm taking the Too Faced Little Black Book of Bronzes and taking the shade Sun Bunny and just putting that all over the bronze area, which is where you would put your contour and your blush for me. That's where I put it, just to give it a really nice bronzy effect and more dimension to the face. Again, it might look a bit harsh. You might not want to do this step if you're looking for a more contoured, defined look. You don't have to do this if you can go straight to the contour. But I just like to look a bit bronzy, as it is winter here in Australia, so I like to add that little bit of spice. Next, I'm taking this dome-shaped contour brush from Real Techniques and taking Chocolate Soleil from the same palette, which you can get individually and in a bigger size, but these are small sizes. And I'm just putting this in the hollows of my cheeks and in my temple area and along my forehead. I'm just pretty much tracing around my face. Next, I'm taking Tarte blush, Amazonian clay blush in Blushing Bride, and putting that on the apples of my cheeks and taking that back. Zoomed out here so you could see the cheeks a bit better. The lighting was really off today, and I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to figure out my lighting at the moment. I was a bit happy there. Now I'm taking the Perfekt Lash Perfecting Mascara Gel and putting that on my eyes. I did have a clip of me putting on Tarte's Light Camera Splashes Mascara, but it did not work. So I did put that on as well, just to let you know. Here I am realizing that I didn't put my Ciate or Chiate eyeliner on. So I stopped halfway, and then I'm putting my eyeliner on. You can see the double lines, putting on the Kajal eyeliner, which I use just to line my top and a little bit of my bottom waterline, and also just rim my lashes. I also don't have a clip of me putting on another highlighter. I use the Mary-Lou-maniser highlighter from the Balm, but it just cut out, which is super annoying because I was trying a new filming technique as well. I also put on Bitchette Lippie stick from Colourpop, but you will see that in the end. Thank you guys for watching this tutorial, and leave a like and comment, and yeah, tell me what you want to see next. Okay, thank you guys. Bye.